Hey beauty queens, I want to talk to you about payment options and your unit. So there's several ways that you can pay for your unit. You can pay via PayPal, cash, credit card, money order, or check. But a lot of people don't know this. If you are getting a unit made for medical purposes, your insurance may reimburse or cover the cost of your unit. So this is good to know. So the first step is finding out if you qualify, if your insurance policy covers the cost. Now, it might not cover the full cost, it might cover partial cost, but there's several steps that need to be taken in order for this to happen, and that's why it's highly suggested that you do a consultation with me. We can do an in-person consultation if you are in the state of Connecticut. If you're not in the state of Connecticut, we can do a virtual consultation via the phone or via the webcam online. So there's several options for us to do a consultation, but there's a few things that I would need in hand in order to help you get a prescription for your wig, and I'll go through all the steps with you. So insurance will cover the cost of your custom-made unit if you will qualify if you're under the following category, and I like to refer to these as my wig warriors. So the categories are: if you are a cancer survivor, then you would qualify. If you have alopecia and you've been diagnosed by a physician, trichologist, or dermatologist, then you may qualify as well. Also, if you have experienced any type of brain surgery or head surgery, then you may qualify. Another candidate that will qualify for insurance coverage could be somebody that has trichotillomania, also known as TTM, which is a hair pulling disorder. You may qualify as well. So what happens if your insurance policy simply doesn't cover the cost? Well, step one, when it comes to medical custom-made units, they're no longer called wigs. They're no longer called units. It comes down to terminology. They are called cranioprosthesis. So if your insurance policy does not cover the cost of a cranioprosthetic, and the reason why they're called this medical terminology is because it's made exclusively for you to match your measurements, the texture that you desire, high quality hair, virgin hair, and much more. So a wig, there's a big difference between a cranioprosthesis and a wig. A wig, you can walk into a hair store and get it off the shelf. Cranioprosthesis is custom made for you. Only you can wear that unit. That unit is exclusively made for your measurements. So as I was saying before, if your insurance does not cover the cost or try to reimburse you or give you a voucher for a cranioprosthesis, the policy just might not have that as part of your plan. Don't feel hopeless or discouraged. There's still hope. You might be able to get your unit through an HSA, which is a health savings account. So if you have a health savings account, that is a beautiful thing, because all you need is a prescription and your health savings account should be able to pay for the unit. Another alternative, if not through the health savings account, if you don't have one, you might have individual insurance like Aflac or something of the sort, and they might cover the cost of a cranioprosthesis or a partial cost of the cranioprosthesis. So how does it work? Usually what happens is you have the prescription, well, step one, you go through the consultation with me, you get the prescription. There's some other things that I have to do. I get you that paperwork on my end that you need, and on top of that, if your insurance covers it, your insurance will, what they will do, you can pay up front out of pocket, and then the check usually is mailed to you and you will be reimbursed if you want to expedite the process. That's what most people do. Or you wait for them to process the payment, send you the check, you get the check, and then you pay your wig designer or the wig company that you're getting the cranioprosthesis made from. I hope I answered all these questions, but I really wanted you to be informed and know that there are other payment solutions out there for those of you that need a custom-made unit for medical reasons. So that's it, and have a wonderful day and a happy hair week.